Knights of Sidonia is a mecha space opera manga created by Tsutomu Nihei, who are considered one of the modern day masters of cyberpunk graphic novels, so it was very interesting to see his take on the mecha genre. The manga was adapted into an anime series consisting of 2 seasons and 1 movie. The plot here is that an alien race called the Ghana randomly showed up and destroyed the solar system, along with ripping the Earth in 2. Luckily, some humans managed to escape in seed ships, which are basically battle planet sized ships. Try to imagine colonies from Gundam, only if they could fight, or like the giant ass Macross Mecha. This story follows the seed ship known as Sidonia, which might just be the last seed ship in existence, which carries the last hopes of humanity against the Ghana. The story focuses around Nagate, a young man who was raised deep underground inside the Sidonia by his grandfather. He only wanders out to surface level because he was so hungry, which will become a running theme throughout the rest of the show. He is also a bit of a goofball, often getting struck by passing objects or getting punched in the face by many of the women on board the Sidonia. Nagate doesn't have a problem attracting women though. There's usually at least 3 women fighting for his attention. All this with him being the chosen one to lead Sidonia to glory against the Ghana. The Ghana are an interesting enemy as there is zero communication between them and humans. I mean, some odd stuff happens later down the road, but I still wouldn't call it communication. The Ghana remind me of the alien creature from The Thing, as when it kills a person it will assimilate them and even gain what knowledge they had. They range in very different sizes. They are very much a formidable opponent, and it takes a few episodes for Nagate and the new squad members to take down just one of them. Beating them is like beating the bosses in Gradius, aim for the core, which is easier said than done. Needless to say, many lives will be lost along the way. So for extra protection, the Sidonia has mechs called guards. The way the guards move remind me of 4th generation armored core, meaning they are extremely fast and well they need to be. They mostly all come equipped with a spear-like weapon called a kabai, which is the only thing that can pierce a Ghana to expose its core. In true anime mech fashion, we get more upgrades and redesigns throughout the show to keep up with the ever advancing higher level threats. Since Sidonia has been travelling in space for centuries, it has of course built up its own deep history. Within its walls lie some dark, horrible secrets. Past sins return to wreak havoc on our current day crew. There are all kinds of shady individuals working from the background. Season 1 does a good job of building up the characters, but Season 2 is when things really kick off. Although during the midpoint of Season 2 we get some serious downtime, as a lot of friendly bonding and normal daily life on Sidonia is explored. Some people might not like the downtime, but the payoff for the final 2 episodes is worth it. If you wanted action, you will most certainly get it. The movie serves as the final season for the series. Since it's a film, the production and animation is of a higher quality. It's still that 3D anime style that I'm not a big fan of though. Netflix animes tend to use this a lot, but I can't help but wonder how much more beautiful the series would have been if it had art that matched the detail of the manga. But I understand, budgets have to be maintained. We pick up 10 years after the battle for Planet 9, a strategic holding position for the final battle against the Ghana. The Sidonia crew have been preparing for all that time for the final attack on the Ghana. However, the Ghana haven't been standing still all this time either, and have their own sinister plans. I thought Izana took more of a background role in this film. I just got so used to her being around Nagate's side, especially in Season 2, that her lack of presence in the film was noticeable. That being said, Love Woven in the Stars gives a satisfying ending to all the characters' arcs. It's rare that I watch a series that improves with each season, but Knights of Sidonia is a mecha show that actually does that. Nihei adds even more crazy bio designs in this film too. He likes reusing names and concepts from his other works, which sometimes made me wonder if all this stuff was set in the same universe, but it's not. Although Blam fans will get a nice surprise watching the series. Knights of Sidonia gets a thumbs up from me, it's worth checking out for sure.